Hello and welcome back to my road to completion guide for Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. We're now in episode number 12. Let's go ahead and unequip all the items from the previous episode. Let's put back on our homeward idol. Okay. And then I want you guys to also add in the loaded shuriken. Okay. You have your prosthetic tools here, firecracker and shuriken. We'll go ahead and rest of the idol. And let's enhance our attack power using the memory from the previous fight. That way we can have an attack power of plus 10. Perfect. And you guys should already have a save set up from the previous episode. If you don't, you can go ahead and make one now. We have a pretty long run that I want you guys to make, and there are some enemies that might, hit you or whatever, kill you. I don't think they will, but just in case, I will go ahead and have a save set up, okay? All right, let's head this way. This is a beautiful area, guys. Look at this place. This is my favorite area in the game. I'd love to hear what your favorite area is in the game. This is a beautiful place, man. They really did a bang up job on this area. Jump down here. Okay, perfect. Now, again, there's a lot of enemies in this area. We can pick up these spirit emblems too, guys. But if you run this way and just stay in the water, you can miss a lot of them. Go ahead and switch to your shuriken. There is going to be some dogs up here. That's really going to be your biggest threat, and they can kill you rather quickly, which is why I wanted you guys to have a save set up. There's a bunch of them, and like I said, even though you're going to be near the idol that's coming up, and of course, once you rest, you're able to reset the world. They can get into that room with you where the idol is, and they can still hurt you while you're trying to rest. So I want you guys to be saved up before you come to this area. And then if you have on your shurikens, as soon as you turn this corner, turn around and see if they come through the door. If they do, hit them with one shuriken. That should be enough to kill them. That one I kind of lost my lock on there. And just kind of wait till this idol becomes active and then rest at it immediately, okay? Now sometimes there may be more than 2 dogs that'll come in here. And they do have a shock attack, which if they hit you with that, it's really going to damage you guys quite a bit because you are standing in water. What you might want to do is run over here a bit. Just don't turn this corner, okay? That enemy over there can kill you guys really quick, and you can kind of get the dogs over here maybe and kill them. Again, you have to worry about the enemy that's behind me though, okay? Just keep that in mind. If you can kill them all in this area, that's the best move, okay? All right, so we'll head this way, and just like I was telling you guys earlier, these guys right here are extremely dangerous. You want to rush them and just hit them one time, okay? You don't have to actually death blow them, just hit them one time and they'll die. They have a crazy attack that will turn you into like this old man, and like your sword will basically be like a crutch, and you have no health or very little health. And then of course, pretty much anything in the game can kill you in one hit. It's a really, really strong attack. So you want to be careful around those nobles, okay? Again, you just want to rush them by sprinting and then do this, the R1, the quick R1 slash. And you guys should be strong enough to kill them at this stage in the game. Now, we're going to try to skip as many of them as possible. If you sprint through here, just like this, go all the way to the back. There'll be a grapple point. You guys can get up here. We can skip as many of these enemies as we can. There'll be some enemies down here. We're just going to wait for them to walk underneath us. Then we'll skip them. Okay, just sprint. Keep going straight. Take a right. And then there'll be some water over here. See this? Just drop in. R2 to dive. Back up. It'll let me. Getting out of the water is always an interesting thing to do in this game. There we go. We want to pick up all the items in this room. Treasure carp scale, another treasure carp scale, and then one more. Remember, I was telling you guys that we needed to collect those in this run because we need to buy some stuff later on with these. But get all 3 of those and then grab what's in this chest. This is the water of the palace item. Boom, just like that. Okay. Then we'll head back out the same way we came in here. Again, dive, move forward a little bit. Now you want to be quick about this. You want to get out of the water, sprint really fast. You can kill this enemy. and then make it over here to the idol. Now keep in mind, there's probably going to be an enemy that's going to be chasing you. See that enemy right there? He normally will chase you. If you wait here though, typically he will back away. At least pre-patch he did. This time he's not backing away, which is interesting. Pre-patch he would back away, so we'll run over here and see if we can get him to back away. Maybe he won't follow us over here because we need to activate that idol. Yeah, pre-patch he never, well, he would follow you up to the bottom of that bridge, but he would never go up the bridge. So we'll just hang out here for a second and see if we can get him to go away, because like I said, we need to activate that idol. Like I was telling you guys, when you jump out of that water, you know, after you get the treasure carps, scales, and you get that item and you jump out of the water, you want to be super quick because there's two nobles there. And if they both start attacking you guys at the same time, they're going to kill you really quick. If they do, just go back to your safety save and run that over again. You guys can also set up another save at the previous idol if you want. That'll be a little bit closer to our objective. I think he's... What is this fool doing right now? What is he doing? This is the first time this has ever happened, guys. I guess we're going to have to kill him. Well, the safest way to kill him, you guys can get on your firecracker. Actually, I might be able to stealth him from here. Yeah, we can stealth him. I didn't realize he was turning around looking the other way. But yeah, typically he will, if you come up here, he will just turn around and walk back through the double doors there and kind of reset. But I guess after the patch, they're a little bit more aggressive. So be careful, guys. I wasn't expecting that. So we'll go ahead and rest. And then we want to fast travel back to the Ashina Depths to the wedding cave door. Perfect. We'll do a 180. Head this way. We don't have to fight any of the enemies up here. Take a left. You'll see them. But you can just skip all of them. Get over here really quick. Crouch. Underneath the building. Then when you see the square prompt, hit that. It'll let me. There we go. Perfect. Now there'll be an NPC in front of you guys. Let's talk to him. We'll greet him.
Hello? Hey, what are you doing?
It feels... Oh, that's good. It's melting inside. But it's not enough. Keep pouring. Pour until it brims. Come forth, my people. Come forth and drink. Drink. Indulge yourselves in the sweet nectar. Come forth as citizens of the palace, one and all. Ah, please accept us as humble servants.
All right, let's talk to him again.
Oh, the cup has run dry. But this won't do. It's too dilute. Refuses to dissolve completely. Unfit to be citizens of the palace. Oh, waters of the palace. Fill our cups once more. Fill them to the brim. To the brim.
And keep talking.
Oh, please, please, accept us as your humble servants.
Now, when he gives you the option, give him the water of the palace. That's the item that we just picked up out of that chest. That's what he needs.
Take take this.
Oh, this fragrance, such an esteemed aroma. Oh. Finally, we may be accepted. We may serve as their humble servants. At long last, you, let me give you this.
Perfect. We'll take that.
In that case, you will surrender it to me.
Cool. Now we're going to get in homeward idol back to the last communed idol. Okay, we're going to go back, talk to him. We're actually not going to talk to him again. We're going to kill that fool. Because now that we've reset the world by going back to the idol, you will see that he will be different now. He's basically turned into one of those noble enemies, those misnoble enemies. Very easy to kill, just walk up there and spam through. And you'll see why we did this. See that? Over there on the right there, see it says Treasure Carp Scale 5. Very important, okay? Now we're just gonna get a homeward idol to the last communed idol. Okay, now we want to fast travel back to the Fountainhead Palace to the flower viewing stage. All right, now we want to come over here, even though we did come over here before. Probably should have picked this up when I came over here the first time, but we definitely want to pick this item up, some more divine confetti. Okay, and now I want you guys to go ahead and set up a save, because we're about to fight another mini boss. And if you can tell, I am finally over my sickness. My voice should be returning back to normal on the commentary. It was rough, guys. I was sick for off and on for about 2 weeks, lost my voice for a few days. And then just when I thought I was getting my voice back, boom, it went out again. It was crazy, man. I've never experienced anything like that before. I mean, obviously I've experienced losing my voice, but not that bad. I think it's just because I've been doing so much commentary this year. I mean, this is pretty sure Sekiro is my 5th road to completion guide this year, which is the most I've ever done in a year. And I'm on pace to do another 6 or 7 more, maybe even a few more after that, because I might do some small indie titles. But it is a train wreck for your freaking voice, man. So you can probably already tell that the commentary is a lot more lively in this episode. It's very hard to do commentary live when you're sick, but I've tried to put as much energy into them as I could, but it has been tough, guys. I am not even gonna lie. I'm just happy to be healthy. So I should be able to burn through these last, I think there's 12 more episodes left in this guide. I'm gonna do a lot of filming tonight and tomorrow. So I hope to burn through all these episodes in the next 2 or 3 days. Okay, cool. So we've got our save in. I'm gonna run down here now. It looks like there's no enemies. Looks pretty safe, but it's not. There's some enemies up on the roof. There's one over my head off in the distance on that roof. And there's 2 more up there, which you guys can't see. But the real threat here is going to be around the corner. We have another one of those bulls. You guys remember the bull fight? So we're just going to do the same thing we did the first time. We're going to just back away anytime it tries to hit us. And then we're just going to try to get behind it, force it to turn. It's like that. Try to hit it as it's sprinting away. You don't really have to worry about the archers. They're going to hit you every now and again. But it's really not that bad. Again, anytime the bull rushes, you just kind of sprint backwards. That time, didn't mean to do that. Remember, anytime you're behind it, you're safe. Just trying to run back to its starting location. I kind of like to fight it down here so I can avoid the archers, but this will work too. This is probably going to be a lot easier just because you can get it in kind of a confined area over here. Remember, you guys can hit him with your firecrackers as well. Anytime you stun it, it's pretty much a carbon copy of the first time that we encountered the bull. It's just got some flaming horns or whatever. Looks pretty cool. Oh, threw the firecrackers a little bit too late there. We'll reset. Oh, that sucks. I just noticed that the bull got its health back because it ran away from me a second ago. I just noticed that. I was wondering, I was like, man, this bull should be hurt at this point, but it had all of its health back. There we go. Camera got me that time. Ooh, didn't expect him to get me there. That was a good string of attacks on him. Perfect. He's starting to run again. I've been playing some Days Gone because I'm currently preparing a guide for that for you guys as well. And so I find myself crouching a lot in this game when I sprint, because Days Gone is one of those games where you want to sprint, you have to push down on the on your left thumbstick, right? And of course down in this game is crouch, so that's why I hate playing two games at once when I'm preparing guides, because I get the buttons all confused between the two games. He's gonna hit me here. Nope, I got lucky. But the patch, man, when the patch came out for this game, it messed up my entire schedule. I had this game ready to be recorded about 5, maybe, I think it was like 6 days before Days Gone dropped. And that would have been plenty of time to film it. But then I got wind of the patch and I was like, oh shoot, man, I can't film it. Because there's another item in this game called the Dragon's Mask, or the Dragon Mask. And that was going to be one of my strategies for getting you guys through some of the boss fights. I was like, shoot, we'll just level that thing up. Basically what it does is it gives you guys more attack power each time you put 5 skill points in it. And I was like, we'll just shove a ton of skill points in that sucker, and then we'll just go in there and, you know, one shot kill some of these bosses, right? And when I used it prior to the patch, it was horrible. I felt like it wasn't giving me any extra benefit at all. And I put like 45 levels into that thing. And I felt like it wasn't doing, I mean, it was giving me extra damage, but you get my point. It wasn't like an extreme amount of damage. So I was like, well, shoot, I can't use that. So I rewrote the guide with the idea of not trying to get the Dragon Mask. But then I heard about the patch and I was like, shoot, what if they patch the mask and now it's suddenly super strong, right? Then I need to rewrite the guide again to put the mask back, you know, back in the guide. And then of course they didn't. I think the mask is still the same. So anytime they have those patches, it throws off everything. And then of course now I'm behind on everything. It's weird, man. 5 days messed me up quite a bit. Keep losing my lock on. Jeez, man. I'm getting so unlucky on this fight. Very easy fight. But I'm just getting unlucky. That's why we have so many healing gourds at this point. There we go. There we go. Done and done. We're going to get a prayer bead. Boom, there it is. It says you currently have 1 in your inventory. That should be number 33. And then we get a beast karma. You can see there in the top sentence, a latent skill that increases the maximum number of spirit emblems that can be held, which is really good for us. Okay. Just head back to the idol. Get all of our healing gourds back. I think we're gonna encounter two more mini bosses in this episode. Pretty sure. We have another one of those shaman enemies that we need to kill. And then I forget what the other meaning. Oh, actually, we might. Actually, this is the episode where we're going to get the treasure carp trophy, I believe. All right, so we'll go ahead and rest, get all of our health back. I haven't looked at my notes in a few days, so I'm trying to remember things from when I just wrote the guide, right? We'll set up another save here, lock in that progress. So we don't have to fight the bull again. Save down a copy. And I can hear it raining outside. I hope that, and it's thundering too. So I hope my power don't go out because I really want to record a bunch tonight and get this thing wrapped up so I can move on to Days Gone. That's going to be an absolute whopper of a guide. I mean, there's so many moving parts. It's really not that hard of a game to platinum, but there's like 180 something collectibles we got to get. I mean, it is just, there's just a lot of things to do, right? A lot of steps in that guide. So I've already started on it. Obviously, I've already beat the game. I've already went through it. I kind of have everything mapped down in my head, but I need to get it down on paper, write the guide, and then I want to get that filmed so I can start dropping that series late this month or early next month. And I do apologize, guys. Earlier, when we came up here and I had to turn around because that enemy was chasing us, you guys missed a cool animation where a big treasure carp jumps out of the water and breaks down this bridge. I apologize for not showing it to you, but I was kind of freaking out about that enemy and I knew we had to get that idol. But I'll show you the treasure carp in due time, okay? Now, you don't want to go up top here because there's a lot of dangerous enemies and they have projectiles. What you want to do, come over this way, take a right, just go past that item. We don't need it. You can sprint. Go ahead and switch to your shuriken. And when you take a left here, be careful because there's always a dog. You guys can just pop him with the shuriken. And then just keep following the water here. Come over here like this. Jump up. Then there'll be a grapple right above you right there. And then another one. And then there'll be some more over here to your right. We just want to catch another idol. Then we're going to be fighting a mini boss. And when you get here, do a 180. Head in this direction. And if you walk up here slowly, you'll get a grapple point. See the grapple point there? Now if I'm walking up slowly, it'll slowly appear. Then it kind of goes away. See that? Let's see if I can show it to you again. See how it's there. And then if you keep going, you get really close and eventually it'll go away if you like if you turn your camera or whatever. It's kind of weird. The game wants you to use that rooftop over there to be able to get to it, but if you guys sprint right here and jump, you guys should be able to grapple like that. Okay, you might have to try that a few times. It's really weird. I didn't even get it the first time I played through the game. I didn't even know it was here because like I said, you have to be walking pretty slow for it to show up. Come through here, take a left, and there's the idol that we're looking for, okay? There's going to be an NPC that's going to try to talk to you. For now, though, we just want to rest at the idol, okay? All right, we'll come over here, grab this item. Get some more divine confetti. And now we're just going to go ahead and pop a save, okay? Lock in the progress. Hopefully you guys cannot hear the rain. It is raining extremely hard right now. And hopefully you can't hear it in the microphone. I got a pretty sensitive microphone, so I know I can hear it. All right, sweet. Lock in that save. All right, guys, we'll head this way. We'll grapple up. We're just going to go back out the same way that we came into this area. Through that little tunnel. Okay, when you get here, jump over to the rooftop. We want to target some dogs that are over here. So jump down this way. Sprint. Just keep heading toward the big tree. See the tree right there? When you look down, just kind of jump off and land here. Okay. Switch to your shuriken and just kill these dogs. Okay. There should be 2 of them. And then below you is going to be some more dogs. See these guys? make sure that all these dogs are dead, okay? Because once we start the mini boss fight, basically the mini boss, once you hit him enough at the end of this stream, he's going to end up coming down here somewhere, and you don't want to have to fight the dogs and the mini boss, okay? That is going to absolutely suck. So you do not want to do that, guys. Now we'll come back this way. Just follow the stream or follow this path. Take a right. We're just trying to make it back up, okay? Keep going. Same way that we went the first time. Should give me a grapple point here. Yeah, there we go. There we go. We're just making a big loop so we can get back down here where the mini boss is. If we go back up the stream from where we killed the dogs, the mini boss will know that we're here and he'll be active. Mini boss is right down there. Okay, so we'll hop down here. Now I have tried and tried and tried, guys, to get a stealth death blow on this enemy because it seems like you can. You just jump off, right? Do a death blow. But every single time I try, I cannot get it. I don't know if the patch has fixed that, but I'm not even going to try it. I'm going to assume that it still can't be done. But if you guys can get a death blow here, then congratulations. You're only going to have 1 health bar to deal with. But I'm just going to go ahead and defeat him the way that I did in my practice, okay? So let's go ahead, take off our homeward idol. We're going to put on our divine confetti. We're going to put on our Ico sugar. And that should be all that we need for this fight. And then we can take off our shuriken. Actually, we'll leave our shuriken on because we're probably going to have some encounters with some dogs after this. That should be all that we need. Okay, let's go ahead and pop a save. This way we don't have to kill those dogs again, right? If you guys die to this mini boss, you'll be in this general area. You will not have to worry about those dogs. Those dogs are deadly in this area. Even though we have a ton of health right now, they hit you with that shock attack. I think 2 shots would kill us at this point. And we have, like I said, we have a ton of health, but it does a lot of damage to our character. So again, pop that save just for safety. Okay, it put us off here. That's fine. In my practice run at this, it always put me off up here. But we'll take what we can get. At least we don't have to fight the dogs over. All right, let's go ahead and heal. Let's put on the pacifying agent. We forgot to put on earlier. Boom. Okay. Up on the D-pad for the divine confetti. Ico sugar. Pacifying agent. We'll see if we can get a death blow in here. See how it doesn't even give you the prompt. Weird, huh? Okay, now just sprint down here as soon as he disappears. He's always going to show up down here. And remember, now you guys don't have to worry about those dogs. They were going to be to our right, but we've already killed them. Remember, anytime he hits you, back away, try to get to his back. All right, first death blow in. Remember, rebuff. Probably not going to be able to get down there in time because I had to rebuff. We can avoid that. Remember, just run to the side like that. Okay, he's disappearing. Sprint down to the other end of the stream. Spam it. Okay, I'm just going to revive. Rebuff. He's almost dead, so as soon as he disappears, I will heal. I should be able to get him right here. This attack is definitely going to hurt me. Just want to be aggressive. Okay, get a heal in. Okay, I need to rebuff on my divine confetti. And I need to kill him super quick because my terror is built up quite a bit. Perfect. So it wasn't pretty, but being as aggressive as possible, guys. Like I said, if you do end up dying, just go back to your safety save and you're good to go. Again, This fight's a little bit of luck because it's about timing, and you know, sometimes he's not even going to hit you when you're spamming your first round of attacks on him. I've fought this dude before and taken off an entire health bar, and he never swung at me with his weapon. It's just kind of random, right? But just remain aggressive. Like I said, if you guys die, you've got a save set up where you don't have to worry about the dogs, so you guys will be good to go. And this is another item in the game that we need to collect a certain amount of, because we need to upgrade all of our prosthetic tools to pick up a trophy. And this is going to be the first one. It's going to take 2 playthroughs to get all of these. Otherwise, we could actually platinum this game in 1 run. And when I first started building the guide, I had it set up to where we could platinum the guide in 1 run. But then I found out, oh shoot, I got to get more of these items, so it takes another playthrough, okay? So this is going to be the very first one of that collection for us. All right, and we can go ahead and pull these items off now. Actually, we'll leave on our firecracker and our shuriken. Just take off all the other items you can put back on your homeward idol, okay? And then we're going to go ahead and use the homeward idol and go back to the last communed idol. And I think we're going to go ahead and set up another save here. In my notes, I did not have us setting up a save here, but based on what I saw a second ago at that bridge where that enemy chased us through the double doors and we couldn't activate that idol right away, we might want to pop a save here, because the run we're about to make is going to take us to another idol, but there's about 4 or 5 enemies that we need to run through to be able to get to the idol. And in my practice, they never really bothered me. I got to the idol and was able to rest and reset the world before they got to me. But I'm kind of concerned now that that may not work. And because we just had that mini boss fight, I want you guys to lock that progress in case they're a little bit more aggressive, because I think they might be. All right, guys, let's see how this goes. I'm just curious to see how aggressive these enemies are going to be. Hopefully not aggressive at all. Now, when you come out of this little tunnel, guys, keep sprinting and just jump like this so you guys can land on top of this roof, okay? And that's where we're going, off in the distance toward that tree, okay? You guys can jump down here and then just start sprinting all the way through. It's about 4, actually there's 5 enemies right here. Just keep sprinting up the stairs. Get right here, rest immediately, and hopefully, it didn't let me rest. Okay. I think that would have worked out, but for whatever reason, it stood me up, so they must have got too close. So at this point, if this happens to you guys, you can always reload your save, or we'll try to get over here and lose these guys. I think this guy's following me. We'll switch to my firecrackers. So this is why I like to wait for the patch. Now we'll see if we can go up here and get it this time. On my firecrackers, just in case they get close, maybe I can throw my firecrackers and stun them for a second. Okay. Yeah, that worked out good. Okay, so now they're reset. So that could happen to you guys, and that's why I wanted you guys to set up a save back over there just in case that got crazy, right? Now, let's equip our Sabimaru like this. And we want to come up here and fight this enemy. Now, he has a projectile that he fires at you, like a little ball. Does a little bit of damage, but the main one that you're worried about is the shock or the lightning attack. I would encourage you guys to switch to your healing gourd and go ahead and switch to your Sabimaru and just push this fool as fast as you can. If he hits you with something, just take the shot and heal, and then just spam the Sabimaru and you guys will be able to kill him quick, okay? We'll run over here, just sprint. You guys can grapple on the stuff too if you want to. That will sometimes allow you to avoid his attacks. And just spam through the Sabimaru and he's dead. So he's actually super easy. It's just his attacks are very deadly, right? You guys are going to be able to pick up another prayer bead. Now I want you guys to set up another save here. And the reason why is because we have to dive down into the water to pick up some items. And there is a headless enemy down there that's extremely dangerous because we're going to be swimming. So of course we're moving a little bit slow in the water. Even though you can dash, you're still moving quite slow compared to some of the attacks that the headless has. And all the items that we need to pick up, or I guess a few of them, are near him, and he can hit you with his projectiles. So if you guys want to pop a save here, that's probably the best play. All right, perfect. So you see where we are. We want to jump down to the right, okay? As soon as you hit the water dive, there's going to be an item off in the distance we want to pick up. It's called Precious Bait. We need to get 3 of these. And this is going to be our very first one, okay? So make sure you guys grab that and then swim up toward this temple. If you get over here, you will see an enemy off in the distance, above my head off in the distance, and there's another enemy down there off in the distance. Oh man, that carp knocked me far enough into the map so that the headless could see me. Let me go ahead and despawn that headless, guys. All right, guys, he finally despawned. So we have to be really quick with this part, okay? We have to get the prayer bead. There's some treasure carp scales down there too, but we don't need those. So just start sprinting or dashing right here. Come all the way down. Start spamming the square button, because he's going to try to hit you with projectiles. See that? Get the prayer bead, and then you just want to go back the same way that you came, okay? Projectiles are on the way, trust me. So you got to be quick with this, okay? See the projectiles? I don't know if you saw them, but they are super deadly. So you have to just be really quick with that. If something happens and you die, that's why I had you guys set up the save. You just come back and keep trying that, guys, until you're able to do it, okay? So now off in the distance above my head is another item. That's some more precious bait. Gonna be our second one of those. Perfect. Now we can go ahead and swim to the surface. Okay, what we want to do is look for a specific area. So that's where we came from. That's where we had to fight with the mini boss. If you look to the right, there's another temple over here and like a bridge. Okay, I'll let you guys know you're heading to the right spot. Just keep swimming. Dive down. We're not worried about the carp yet. Just grab the precious bait. Gonna swim back in this direction. And see the bridge again? Just want to hug the cliff here. Just keep going straight between these trees. And then dive somewhere in this area, and then look to the right and down. You guys will see a cave. There'll be an item there as well. We don't need the item, but it's a good marker for you guys to know you're in the right spot, okay? Now, there's a good chance this treasure carp is going to see you here. I'm going to try to do this without him seeing me, but if he sees you guys, all you want to do is make a mad dash to the exit. This is one of those cat and mouse scenarios where you have to just kind of hide yourself from the treasure carp while he's patrolling this area. Sometimes he will see you. Like I said, if he does, you just want to start swimming as fast as you can to the exit, which I'll of course show you here in a second once I get close enough to it. And remember, you can heal while you're underwater, so if he hits you, I would heal immediately before you try to take off and get to the exit. I'm trying to show it to you, but I don't think it's kind of above me right now. I'm just gonna make a dash for it. There's another place up here that I can hide. Okay, he did see me. I'm just gonna keep going. It's right up here. It's just at the end of the area in this little hole right here. So basically from the entrance, it's a straight shot and kind of up a little bit. I know it's kind of hard to follow that. Like I said, if he hits you, go ahead and heal quickly and then just dash. If he hits you again, heal and keep heading toward the end of the area. You guys will find that exit. And we'll grapple up here, grapple again. Third time. Fourth time. Bam. Got ourselves another idol. We'll take that. rest, get our health back, get our healing gourds back. Let's go ahead and pop another save. Okay. Some people are saying they don't really like this game. I'm loving it, guys. I don't know how you all feel about it, but I think this is a fantastic game. I do prefer Dark Souls, to be honest with you, but I'm loving this game. Absolutely loving it. All right, so we'll head this way. We're gonna kill all these enemies. They're really easy to kill. It's just these misnoble enemies. No big deal. And these enemies, if you notice, they have kind of a purple outfit on, if you will. These enemies don't have that deadly attack that I was telling you guys about earlier with the other nobles. They had that blue outfit on. It's the blue outfitted enemies that you have to worry about with that attack that I told you would turn you into like an old man or whatever. You have to be careful of that. So there's the idol right there. We're just going up the stairs here. You guys will be happy to get this. Our very last Gourd Seed. Now the trophy's not going to pop here because we actually have to, you know, put it on our character, but we do have it now. So we'll exit out of here. Come out of the building, do a 180, grapple, sprint, and then if you guys jump right here, you'll be able to grapple again. See that? And if you jump again, you'll be able to grapple. And then one more time. Now, as soon as you land here, go behind like this. And we just want to wait to see what this enemy does. Sometimes it tries to chase you around to the right here. I'm again crouch. Just trying to get it to despawn. A lot of times you can get it to despawn and then you can sneak up behind it and kill it. Okay, but it's looking at us. We should be able to just sprint past them. Like that. Perfect. So we have an idol here. We got an NPC. We're going to talk to the NPC first.
Master, I call it. Feed it. The bell must be wrong.
All right, so we'll come over here, ring the bell. That's going to bring out the treasure carp. And then that precious bait that we've been picking up, we're going to feed that to him. So use precious bait. Use it again. And then the third time. Now leave. We're going to go back and talk to the NPC.
Master, he will be joyous, happy. He will be rewarded.
There we go. See, we get a lot of treasure carp scales. See on the side there, we got 3 in 1. So we got 4 for doing that. Okay. Now we're going to come over here, rest at the idol. All right, and now we're going to come back over here, jump down. We're going to pick up that carp right here. If it doesn't disappear, which it might. If it does, it'll just respawn. Let's give it a few seconds. It should show up somewhere in here. And that should give you guys a total of 29 treasure carp scales. There we go. I'll check my count here in a second. Boom. That should be 29 according to my notes. If you hit R2 twice, I think it's in, no, it's one time. Should be at the bottom of this list, I believe. If I remember correctly. Yeah, you should have 29 treasure carp scales, guys. If you don't have 29 on the dot, you should if you've been following this guide, but just in case you don't, you can swim in this area, this big open area right here. And there's a ton of treasure carps in this area. You guys can probably pick up, I don't know, I'd say between 8 and 12 treasure carp scales in this area. But just in case you guys miss one, you can do that. And then we're just gonna homeward idle back to the last commune idle. All right, and now we want to fast travel to the Fountainhead Palace, and we want to go near Pot Noble. All right, so we just want to come over here and talk to the Pot Noble.
Do you know about carp scales? The priceless scales of the divine treasure carp. Bring them to me, and I'll reward you handsomely.
And now we want to purchase item with scales. We want to get both of these guys, the Lapis Lazuli. Get both of these for 12 treasure carp scales. And now we want to talk to him.
You there! If you ever happen across another pot like mine, ignore any requests he makes of you. He's the shame of our clan. He's a treasonous villain who attempted to kill the great carp for his own benefit.
All right, let's talk to him one more time.
Most of my scales have returned, and I owe it all to you. Finally, the time has come for him to pay the price for his crime. But scales are priceless. It's almost as if I'm priceless too.
Let's talk to him one more time.
You there, you've done a remarkable job thus far. I feel that I can rely on you. Will you listen to my tale, or rather, my secret?
Listen to his secret?
Sure.
Oh, wonderful. Truly remarkable. Now, the secret I mentioned. I'd like you to present this bait to the great carp. Don't let anyone see if you can help it. Be as stealthy as possible.
Bam, he's giving us some truly precious bait. We'll take it.
That, and I'll bestow upon you the palace's secret treasure.
All right, we'll press O.
Hello again. Take care with that bait. Quietly. Very, very quietly.
Sweet. Now we want to fast travel. Fountainhead Palace. And we want to go to the feeding grounds. Okay, we'll come over here, ring the bell again. We want to get the treasure carp to come back to meet us again. We want to feed it the truly precious bait. See that? Select truly precious bait. Sweet. Now, we're going to fast travel to the Sunken Valley, and we want to go to the Guardian Ape's watering hole. This is actually the boss arena where we had the fight with the Guardian Ape for the first time. Now that we fed the treasure carp the truly precious bait, which was actually poisonous, once we get here, the carp is going to be dead. See that? And we're going to be able to pick up our trophy, Great Colored Carp. Boom, just pick that up. And there it is, guys. There's your trophy, Great Colored Carp. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. I'll see you right back here in episode 13. You guys be good.